My name is Praveen Soni. Currently, I am pursuing doctorate, or you can say doctorate in tool. So today I will deliver a whole lecture, or you can say a seminar on business intelligence, which include the data visualization and analysis. So I don't speak good French, okay, but I will try how much I can do. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. And if I give a lecture or the seminar too fast, you can stop me and I will be slow, okay? And in case if you have any question during the lecture, if you don't understand, you can just let me know. And I want this lecture should be more interactive. So I have some questions and some tasks for you. And again, during if I ask some questions, you can answer either it is wrong or it's right. We will see it later. Okay, so I will try my best to make you understand everything. So can we begin? And just last thing, if I have anything to share with you, any data, I will put on the Teams, okay, in conversation, so you can get it from there. So this is the model overview. It will begin something like session will start from right now, and the first I will introduce about the BI, and at the same time next we will see about the BI for the people, which is my PhD, and more about the algorithms and the evaluation. And in the session after that, we will give a 15 minutes break. And in the part 2 of the session, I will let you know about the system development and analysis, how we make a UI and how we develop it. Okay, and then we will go about the research. I hope many of you have interest in the research, like how we can do a research, writing a papers or something like this. And then future perspective, those who want to build their career in the domain of the data visualization or business intelligence, then I will also give a overview of that. And at the end, I will let you know about the what you can do after masters, either PhD in a research, or you can say work in a company or whatever you want. So I will try to give all the perspective. And at the same time, I'm also recording this lecture, so those who want after the lecture, they can also see it. Okay, just to I will share my screen here. Okay, so first is the introduction of the BI. So we will begin what is the business intelligence and the different components of the BI. After that, what are the a complete workflow and data visualization and analysis. What are the key concepts and generation of the visualization and dashboard? So you can see. So now I think we should begin. So what is the BI? The first question comes here. So any one of you want to answer? Still you can see on the screen. Just to see the confidence. No? Okay, so basically it begins with the data. If there is data, then there is BI. If there is no data, no BI. So first thing we have to find a data, and before data is the problem, where the data is concerned. Finding a problem and then finding a data concerning to that particular problem. After having a data, next thing is about having a tool. Once you have a tool, then analysis of the data. So in terms of the definition, I can say analysis of the data using particular tool. With the help of that, we can make some decisions. And that decisions can be used in a particular business to make it grow or fall it down. Anything can be happen on the basis of the decisions. So this is the BI. The importance of all of the BI is about the dashboards, because there is a long data, but on seeing the data in Excel, I think it is not possible to make any analytics. So here the dashboard comes into the acts. Okay. So BI comes with the different components like data warehouse, data mining, and CRM marketing. GIS is the geographical information system, visualization, DSS, OLAP. Anyone know about the full form of OLAP? This one? Don't hesitate to answer. No? You can Google if you want. Okay. So then knowledge management. and about the visualization. So I hope you are seeing the visualization over here. We have to more focus on the visualization because next part will be going on the same from the module 2 will be focused on the visualizations as well as I can say analysis of the data using these visualizations, or I can say dashboard. Now a complete workflow, how you have to approach any problem. First thing is about identifying a problem. Just suppose I have any particular data, I will try to show you some data. So I hope data is visual. So anyone can see after seeing this data. I hope you are not able to make any analytics or anything which you can find after seeing this data. No. Yes, anyone? So this is the main problem. When we see the data, we won't able to make any analysis, which you can see. That's why we need a dashboard. There is a possibility we can have a one visualization, but one visualization is not sufficient to understand all the data. For that, we need whole dashboard. So now next we will come to the next part over here. So problem identification. The problem is I have to make analysis of that particular data. Second, data collection. I already have the data. Okay. Third, dashboard generation. So for dashboard generation, first we have to understand what is visualization. After understanding the visualization, we have to understand what is difference between the single visualization and multi-visualization. Once you understand the difference between the single and multi-visualization, then we will talk about the dashboard. Third is the dashboard analysis. So here you can see once you have a dashboard, don't worry, in later what I am speaking now, I will go into detail. So don't worry about that. Okay. This is I am giving the overview here. Okay. So dashboard analysis. The dashboard, what you are looking at, the dashboard generated from a particular tool, you will make an analysis from the different KPI. Do you know the full form of the KPI? Yes, exactly. So key performance indicator, and KPI is the main things which help your business to go up or go down. Okay. Next, the decision making. Just suppose I am in a company and I have to hire 5 employees. Okay. I will see the KPI of the requirement of the company. I will have a KPI from hiring officer or who the HR department, human resource, and there it will say me, we need the 2 people, we need the 3 people in seeing the visualization. Okay. And this is the KPI and how I come to make a decision. If there is a requirement of the 1 people, I cannot hire the 5 people. You see the decision? So then I will see whether yes or no what I have to do. Last is the business outcome. If I hire the 5 people and then I will see after hiring the 5 people whether my business grow or go down. Okay, so this is how it works. So any question till now? Otherwise, I am going to the next slide and here we will see about the dashboard and single and multi visualizations. Okay, I hope there is no question. So here is single visualization. So single visualization is basically mean when there is only one visualization. Either it can be this name of the visualization. Anyone? What is the name of this visualization? This chart, how you call it? Histogram. Someone have tell. Okay. Anyone else?
Comparative histogram.
Yes, comparative histogram. Anything else? Pie chart. Pie chart. Okay. Okay, we have a good option. So histogram, bar chart, and pie charts. Just for your information, this is the pie chart. Okay. And for those who have set the histogram, this is the histogram. So this is the bar chart. Now it is not easier to understand the difference between the pie chart and histogram. So I hope that I can see. When you have a numerical values, okay, the values are numerical. There is no ordinal, or I can say no nominal. I will tell you what is nominal and ordinal. When there is a nominal, or I can say ordinal value, then bar chart will be possible. If there is a numerical value like 1, 2, 3, whatever the numerical value, then the histogram will possible. Okay, you cannot make a histogram with a nominal values. So you can see here group A, B, C. It means nominal and ordinal are a sub part of the categorical, like category male and female are the category. High, low, medium are the category. If I say age will be numeric, 25, 30. So I hope you get a little bit what the difference between the categorical and the numeric. Okay, we will see it later. So coming to the single visualization. When there is a one visualization in whole dashboard, okay, just to give a little bit overview about a dashboard. Basically, when you see the something like this is known as a dashboard when there are many visualizations. I hope it is clear. So now I will go back to slide. So here I can see the single visualization. When there is only one visualization, we call it the single visualization. When there is more than one visualization, we call it multi-visualization. The other name of the multi-visualization, when it's giving you some specific information, we call it dashboard. Okay. So when there is more than one visualization, we call it a dashboard, which is giving you the particular information. Now on the left side, what is the difference between the manual and automatic dashboard? So basically, when any dashboard is got generated with the help of the human being intervention, at a minimum or maximum, okay, we call it the dashboard generated as a manually. Okay, when dashboard is generated automatically, there is no use of the human being. Okay, directly you can see the dashboard got generated. Okay, just you upload your data and you have all the insights of the what I can say data in terms of the dashboard. We call it the automatic. I will see at the end. Okay, so this is the difference between the manual and automatic. Give me 1 second, let me connect my remote. By the time you can look into this data set, because the next question will be on this data set, so it will help you. I don't know, it is not okay. Okay, so continue like this. So generation of the visualization and dashboard. So there are key definitions that we are going to see, like data attribute. So basically, a data attribute are all the headings, or I can say header of a particular data set. Like in this case, the gender, nationality, grade ID, section ID, topics. You see that on the top, semester. These are known as the data attribute. Second, data attribute type. Now, I hope you know the languages like Java, Python. Can you raise your hand who know any language? Okay, good. So when you study this language like Java, Python, you have a data type like string. Okay, something like this. I don't know. Have you know about these things? Numeric, nominal, ordinal, country, image, source. Have you know about this before? Okay, then it's good for easier for me to explain. So in terms of here, when you are analyzing the data, there are data type. When we call out the data type, is about like numeric, ordinal, and time, and then country. Now about this part, just I want to know. You also know about this node, numeric, node, about the node and edge. Do you guys know about them? No? Okay, then I will see. Basically, when we are connecting one, just suppose there's a 1 point, this is the 1 point and this is the 2 point. Okay, when we are connecting a point 1 to point 2, you need some line. The line is known as the edge. Okay, and the point are known as the node. Okay, so when we are making a visualization in terms of the graph, when we are connecting, at that particular time we use these data types. Okay, just for your information, and these are the most common, which I am also using my PhD, this one and this one. Okay, and these are a little bit typical and hard to make. So these are the data attribute and data attribute types. So be careful with all this because I have some questions based on them. Now is about visual attribute. Okay, visual attribute and visual attribute types. So when we are analyzing a data, we have two types like data types and data attribute and data attribute types. When we are looking on a visualization, okay, on a visualization we have two things. One is the visual attribute and second is the visual attribute type. To understand them in more deep, okay, we will see the McKinley matrix, okay, which will be a next slide. So just to let you about the visual attribute, when we are building, let's say, bar chart, okay, we have something on the x-axis, okay, and we also have something on y-axis. On the x-axis, what can be like position, length, height, slope. When we call out the angle will become for the pie chart. You see the angle here. So this is how we have to understand. Color hue, when there is a categories, like see here the category, like I said, male and female, and low, high, or medium. So when you are using any category, you have to use the color hue. When you have a same category, different types. Okay, like you can say when we have a category male and female. In the male, we can say number of people in male in Paris below are 2, something like this. Okay, we will use the color saturation like blue palette, light blue, dark blue, and blue. You see the difference how we are using this. Okay, I will not go much detail about them. Okay, so this is how we make a data attribute. And second is data attribute type. Okay, data attribute type is generally, I can say, how on which axis do we have to take it. Okay, so when it comes the x, then we go on the x-axis. When we want something on the y, we need a y-axis, and then there are many different types of the axis we can say. When there is some data which have the for the time, okay, like year, month, or day, we will use the time axis. Shape, pie chart, you can see here the shape. They use the shape like circle, square, or rectangle. Okay, so we will use the shape over here. So this is the basic about the visual attribute and visual attribute types. So till now we have covered data type and data attribute type. Okay, second, visual attribute and visual attribute type. We cover the 4 definition. One is more important about the McKinley's matrix. So what is McKinley matrix? There is one scientist, or I can say expert in data visualization, who have given this particular table. I can say the ranking of the table. When you numeric, the data type is the numeric, like I told you, and visual type is the position. Okay. we will give the value as 100. Okay, so when we will study the algorithm and evaluation, okay, in that case we will study how the mapping is work. Okay, so for when is the length or height, okay, like when we see the length and height, we will see the height, you can see here, the height of the particular part, we can define. Then the slope, if we have some area chart, where will be a slope like this. Before we go more detail, I will show you some chart. It's better for me to make you understand about the charts. So maybe I think it's I can also put it in. I put this link also in Teams, okay? So if you want to see, so you can see here the different types of the chart, okay, in the Vega Lite. So this is the slope I was talking about, you see. You see the slope? So this is the, when we are having slope something like this, in that case we will use that particular slope. And here you can some, so here is the line chart when you are seeing the line angle between the two lines, okay. So this is a basic different type of the chart just for your information, okay. So now coming back. So now we will see how this chart, the chart is developed with that particular visualization. So now can you see here, guys? Because it's a little bit important. Okay. So when the suppose we are making a pie chart. Okay. For making a pie chart, what you need basically? You must have at least a color, a categorical data. When I have a data, it must be a categorical. So I can go a little bit up, okay, and see here. If I talk about the gender, okay, the gender is like categorical or the numeric. Can you tell me? Categorical, okay. And grade ID is a categorical or numeric? Categorical, okay. And then I can see here the legend is a categorical or numeric. Okay. So if I want to make a pie chart, which data attribute should I select from here? You know, for pie chart we need a categorical. Okay. So which one should I select from here to make a pie chart? Gender. Okay. Or any other also which is categorical. Good. So when I am making a pie chart here, you can see I need a visual attribute type color, and then color hue is also visual attribute type, this visual attribute, and corresponding DT means data type. Okay. So first, you see the process. First, I see the data, and on the basis of the data, I see the type of the data, which is here the ordinal. And after seeing the type of the data, I decide my what I can say visual attribute, the color, and from visual attribute I will make the visual attribute type. It is easier for you to understand by seeing. Okay, there is no concept of it. You have to use your knowledge, okay, wisdom, and this is also the experts who already have knowledge of the tools. They have given how you have to make these tools, this mapping. You see, so we call it the mapping, which I have developed personally using the McKinley matrix. Okay, so you can also make your mapping according to, like this is I have developed. You can also develop according to your understanding using this particular table. Okay, so this is how it works. So now if we want to develop a particular chart, like I can say bar chart, for that what I do, I will see the bar chart. For bar chart, this is the, we call this bar chart offset. Okay, meaning of the offset is this one, what it is representing. If I don't have this part, okay, then it is also a bar chart. but the color don't have any meaning. You see? So when we have a different for A, we have a different color 1, 2, 3, that is the X, Y, Z. Okay? It means we have an offset. When there is no offset, we call it simple bar chart. So bar chart can be different types. One is simple bar chart, second is the bar chart with offset. Okay? And just last thing, between the difference between the bar chart and bar chart offset in terms of the I can say visual attribute type. When you need the simple bar chart, you need only one particular data attribute or data type, only one. Okay. And but when you need the bar chart offset, you need at least two data type, or I can say data attribute. And maybe you have a question: what the value? How this value come here? Do you know? The value on the y-axis, how it comes here, and what is represent?
Name of column. The name of column.
Name of column. Anyone else? So maybe I think you don't understand. Here in the bar chart, okay. But before that, anyone want to answer what the value represent here? Come on, guys. You can see 1 here, 1, 2 here, 2, but 3 is not come from the data set. You see, you have to ask me where this 3 come from. I think this is your duty to ask that questions.
The numeric counts. Because we have frequency.
Yes, exactly. So basically, we have an x-axis. Let's suppose the male and female, and the on the offset is the cities. Then this is the counting. Okay, he calls the frequency, so we can say the same thing like counting of that particular. Like how many you can see the number 2, 1, 2. If it could be the 100, 10, 20, it automatically set by the Vega light. Okay, the Vega light is a language. We call it the VQL. This is how it works. So be careful. You will have some questions regarding this. So now you can see some tools over here, and I hope you are the students of the BDMA, right? Big data analysis. So how many of you know about these tools before? Okay, good. So let's do like this. Who know about the Power BI? Only Power BI. Okay, nice. Tableau then? Okay. ClickSense? Okay. Amazon QuickSight? No one. That's good. And Sisense? I hope no. Okay. because you know this tool is very old. It came in 2004. Okay, that's why I am sure that you don't know. And this tool is the latest. This one. And these three are between. We will see it. Okay, how I did. So, according to you, now here are some questions. Okay, and this is how my PhD come. Okay, so this slide will answer you why I am working on this PhD basically. So, according to you, the tools I have shown you, okay, will be easier used by the expert. When I say expert, like researchers, business analysts, data scientists, or the professors. Okay. So the previous tool I show you can be easily used by these people. Yes or no? Did you understand the question?
Yes.
Okay. So here the expert. So do these 5 tools are easier to use by the expert? And expert are these people, like researchers? Yes. Anyone who say no? Okay. Okay, good. Now second, when I say the learners like you guys, okay, student or recent graduate, or I can say bachelor master student, okay, can these tools easily understand by these people?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now the last question, do the tool I have shown can be understood by a shopkeeper, a street vendor?
I think
No. Okay. So here my PhD came. So I am building a tool for these people, which can be easily understood by these people. When I say easily understand, they must know how to open a laptop, okay, and they must upload a data, and everything be automatic. There will be two steps: one opening a laptop, and second uploading a data. And then my whole system, the tool I am building, will give them every insights. What you know when you are using these tools, there are a lot of things you have to do: x-axis, y-axis, analytics, KPI. I hope you guys know who have used it. Okay, so you see the difference, and here the logic why I'm working on making some BI tool. Okay, now we will see it in more detail. So here the times come for some questions. Okay, so the first question is like this. Yeah. First, I want to know, everyone know about these chart. These are single visualizations. Okay, like I told you, the single and multi. Histogram, simple bar chart. Okay, and then bar chart with offset. Okay, pie chart, line chart, simple scatter plot, and scatter plot with offset. Okay, so everyone know about these 7 visualizations. If you don't know, you cannot solve this question. Okay, if you know, then okay. If you don't know, you can let me know. I will give you 2 minutes overview. It's not complex, but you have to say me you want. So do you? I show you? Yes or no? Okay. So I will go on some dashboard which I have already generated. Okay. So here we can see. So here this chart is known as the histogram. Okay. Simple. This is known as the bar chart offset. Okay. And I don't see, yes, I don't see the bar chart, but just for you, if I remove this part, okay, it will be a simple bar chart where value will be categorical. Okay. Now scatter plot is, this is the simple scatter plot. You see the x and y. This is a scatter plot with offset. This part is known as the offset. Okay. Now what else remain? Histogram you already know. So I think we covered all 5. Oh, pie chart you know already. Okay, this is the pie chart. So I will go back to question here. So I'll write like just to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. So you have to assign a value on the basis of the which is more easier to understand. Okay, like the it's less complex to more complex. If you find that pie chart is very complex, you will give them a value 70. Okay, so it's simple. So you have to do this task. Okay, so we can begin for the 2 minutes. I think it will not take 2 minutes. Just write you the histogram, like name of the chart, and assign the value in an order, like minimum to maximum, which is easier to understand first and which is hard to understand in the last. I don't know if you can type this thing on some document VJ for me, because I want to take your answers with me at the end. I don't know, it will be helpful for me, but up to you what you want to do. It will help me to my PhD how the student think about this complexity. So for all the questions, answer all your answers on one document, and at the end of the lecture you can send it to me. Done, guys. So I can. Who completed till now? Who completed this task? So I think I have to go further. Anyone want to answer the question? It's very simple, I think. So yes, please.
I think the simplest is the pie chart.
Pie chart?
Yes.
Okay.
After that, so I got 10 pie charts. After that, the histogram.
Okay.
The simple bar chart.
Okay.
After that, I say the bar chart with offsets.
Okay,
To finish
good.
with the simple scatter plot and the scatter plot.
Okay. Okay, good. And line chart, where you put the line chart?
Line chart, I put it after the histogram, I think, or maybe the simple bar chart.
Okay, 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 thank you. Anyone else want to answer? So these are the simple batch or simple visualization, and now we will see little bit interactive, not multi-visual. I can say interactive. Okay. So do you know these kind of the visualizations? These visualizations are basically like interactive visualization, okay? Where you have, when I click on this part on the bottom, you see it changes on the top, okay? So they are interacted to each other, okay? So yes, the multi visualization with interaction, I can say. So just a kind of information I have shown you. Okay, so here a task two. It's bit complex. Okay, but before that, I have to put a data set on the Teams. Okay. Mm. So I hope you receive the data set. I have an adult data set and the IS data set. Okay. And for the data sets, you can see just more simpler. If you can, which I think I put the wrong one. This should be the student. I'm sorry. So so try to use the Irish data set or student, because we already know the student data set. Okay, it is easier to understand, and you have a data type also already, so you can, it will helpful for you. And here is, I can say, the data type of the student data set, like gender is nominal, nationality is nominal. So don't waste time in that. You can see from here. So now you have to generate any two visualizations. Choose from here, okay, and just generate how you can see. Like if I want to just suppose I told you, if I want to generate this visualization, I will see on the x-axis and how I do in the y-axis. And if I want to make a offset, how I will make the offset. If I want to generate on the pie chart, I will choose anyone. Okay, I think it's not so complex task. So yes. Can you tell me again? I cannot hear.
Should we pair it with the tools we talked about before?
Mm.
The tools that will.
You mean this?
Are we going to use the tools?
Tools you.
Are we going to use it to generate the?
Yes, you can use this. Can you repeat the question? Can you explain in detail? I don't understand.
We should generate visualizations using the.
Yeah, visualizations.
Using this data set.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, are we going to use the tools?
No. Just you have to. No. You don't have to use the tools. Just you can select. It's very simple. Just suppose you select any. You want to generate the pie chart. Okay. You can build a pie chart. Okay. On what should be on x-axis, you can select. It's like what can be possible on the x-axis of the pie chart. Okay, and just suppose I want to generate a line chart. What can be possible on the line chart of the x-axis and the y-axis? So you can generate any two chart. I hope you understand the question. In data set, to see the data set, how it looks like. You can choose anyone, like Irish data set or student. Student is a little bit complex. It's the 17 data attribute, and Iris have only 5. So by the time everyone is doing, can anyone come over here and make a simple bar chart on the board? I don't know, but I don't have a marker, I think. Okay, so here is the marker. Who want to come? You can generate anyone which you want. Come.
Say simple pie chart.
Yes.
I need just to use one topic.
Yes.
Like this or this. Okay. You need just this.
Okay.
Maybe say. Unique one. And second user MP.
User importance.
Okay. So. And
Okay. Keep tried well. Anyone else? So just suppose I want to generate a 6 simple scatter plot. Okay, what I will do? Simple scatter plot on the x-axis. I need a numeric. Okay, this is the concept you have to understand. Numeric. Okay, means number. On the y-axis also, I need a numeric. Okay, when you are dealing with the scatter plot. Okay, so I will need a numeric. It is clear for me. This is the basic understanding. Now what I will see, so which data set you want me to build? The first one or second? Okay, so let's go the IS data set. In the IS data set, you have a data set with you, okay, already. If you want, I can also open here. This is not a data set, just to let you know. This is not a data set, this part. Just forget about this, okay. So I have data set here. Let me zoom it. So now I don't know which is numeric, and here also I need numeric, but I don't know which is numeric here. I don't know. Just have data set. But I will ask you. This one is numeric. First one. Yes. Second one.
Yes.
Third one.
Yes.
Fourth one.
Yes.
Fifth one. No. So I can. It's simple. I can choose from 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Which one I want? I can put here. Here also 1 to 4. It's simple. Now, if I want to develop it's a simple scatter plot. Okay. Now I want to develop a scatter plot offset. Okay. I need something here. The labels. We call them. So what are the options for the labels? Fifth. No other options. It's a simple species. Okay. The fifth one. It's simple. So it's very simple because you have a 5, but when you go with this, okay, it's very complex. Okay, it's the 17, and I hope you understand, not easier. That's why to make you it's easier, I come with the data type. Okay, so you have just understand the visualization. What should be the an x-axis and y-axis and the offset. So it's a very simple questions for me, maybe for not you. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. I hope you understand this thing. Okay. So you can also see here the unique values and user importance that we will see it later. Okay. So the next task was going to make a dashboard, but we will not do it now. Okay. After one more lecture, I will put you it. So let me put it down. After, I think yes, after this you can develop a dashboard. But now you can open a booklet. Okay, I hope you guys know already, and type this particular code. And we have a very simple questions that I already asked you. But again, I need your response on this booklet. So I will also open mine. So guys, start responding over here. Let me see how many of you know about them. Okay, I have to take all these answers with me. Everyone have opened the booklet. Anyone is facing a problem? Just open this booklet. You can see here .com and just put the okay. Now I can see people know about this. Nice. So I think we have around 30 people. So we must have 30 answers for you. Oh, good, Ravi. Someone on the click sense. Nice. Yes, you told me. I know Sense will not. This one, no one knows Sense. I hope so. But let's see. So 10, 7, 17, 18. So we have 29 students. Okay. So still someone is not interested to answer. I don't know. Maybe wait. Now, okay. Now, yes. Now we can. Now type here the code. 24 is still 4 are still remaining. Okay, so 10 more seconds. After that, we will move forward because we don't have much time. Ah, it's interesting. Someone also knows the science. Wow. So, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, I think we should move forward now. It's time is okay, so we can exit from here. And now, another question for you guys. How many of you can know? I think there is no need of this question. Okay. Do you think the person who don't know how to compose? So yes, this one more question for you guys, which I already asked, but I need your responses over here. So, I hope you understand the question is very simple. Those who don't know this particular tools, can they do the analysis or not? Okay. Okay, it's wow, 50-50. That's good. Okay, I will take it screenshot also. So come on guys, so we done the first part. I hope you understand the basic of the data visualizations and how the business intelligence work in business and local, or I can say personal life, or I can say in professional life, how it help you. So now coming to the second part about the BI for the people. Okay, BI for people, it's very simple. BI is the business intelligence and people are people. Okay. So how we can generate a dashboard which can be generated automatic for them. And this is the topic of my PhD. So here I will introduce about the BI for people project. And later we will see everything for the limitation and all. So this particular project was, we are developing in a team of the 14 people, okay, and my PhD is a part of this project, okay, and I am working on an automatic generation of dashboard, especially on the front side, okay, front end development, and some of the, I can say, generating a metadata. So what's metadata, I will tell you later, okay, after when we discuss. Package 1, 2, 3 are like coordination, data warehousing, collaboration, and package 4, 5, 5, 6, and 7 are data security, experiment validation, and user approach assessment, okay. So my simple task is to develop a visualization and the dashboard for the common people, okay. And this particular project is basically funded by the ANR, which is the National Research Agency of the France. So here are some questions which I always like to answer when I present this particular topic. What we are building? So we are building a tool for the novices, a common people. I already given you a definition of novices. Who are novices? And why we are building this? Because there is no existing tool which can be easily used by these people, okay, novices, and tools which are exist, either they are commercial or only free of cost for the student, okay, so they have to pay for them. Some complex and I can say technical keyword was used in this dashboard, which is not easier to understand to use these common people, okay. Where this particular tool will be get used, like we will do a data visualization, okay, visualizing a data in terms of the dashboard. After visualization, we have to do the data analysis, okay, the insights, the process of the BI I already told you. Then decision making, which is the more important part. Now is how we are going to do it, which is the more challenging part for me. I will do this particular development of a tool using some algorithm which will make it automatic, not manual. Second, the intervention of the users means user uploaded a data. After uploading a data, there will be nothing user have to do. He will get the dashboard automatic got generated. Okay. So minimum user intervention or interaction. Last is the suggestion method and algorithm that I have to look into it. So now let's see it, how I start working. When I begin the PhD, I start doing a survey. The survey, when I see all the possible tools are developed till now, starting from 2000, okay, till 2023, and I have to analyze each of them and make a comparison, which is good and which is not good on different dimensions. Second, user interface and design, we will see. Finding an algorithm for this development. Step 4, layout optimization. You see the dashboard are generated like one here, second, third, fourth. This should be generated in a, should be placed on a proper way. Layout we call it. Horizontal, vertical. Where should be the pie chart, on the top or on the bottom? Okay. Where should be the scatter plot? We called it the layout. Okay. The placement of the particular, what I can say, particular visualizations in a dashboard. Okay. And the fifth one is the user evaluation. Like I have to test my dashboard with the people like students like you or some expert, and they will evaluate me how the tool I have developed is good or not. So this is for those who want to their future in research. So here is the first thing that you have to do. When in the first year of my PhD, I gone through these number of the papers. So around I can say 1032 research papers. I have not read all of them, but I have find from different sources. You can say I Google Scholar, IEEE, UOSCI, and I have identified all the recordings from the database. After that, I start doing a record screening. Means which of them are good and eligible for reading and match to my particular domain, okay, and dashboard. After that, the full article access means I read all the articles in detail 1 or 2 times. Then we find the finally 50 different papers that I have to mention as a reference in my paper. Okay. After that, the final thing, I find the 19 tools, scientific as well as commercial, like Power BI, Tableau. There are many other tools. I hope you don't listen even their names. Okay, we will see them. So this is the first part I did. after doing the, like I am doing the survey who are developed, there are some people who already developed a survey, okay, general survey and information about the dashboard. This survey is focused on the specific features of the dashboard. Means I only included those tools which generate the dashboard having more than one visualization. If there is one visualization in a tool, I will not consider in my survey. First filter. Second, all the tools are automatically generated. Mostly, they must have a feature, or I can say minimum user intervention. Okay, I include all those tools. Okay. Now, how I make an analysis of the dimension for our survey. So first, I found the origin, means in which year the survey was launched, and the references, and then suggestion of the, you can say visualization, like which visualization they consider, like scatter plot, bar chart, or whatever. And suggestion method, we will see the suggestion method means algorithms, utility functions, then layout, I already told you, okay, and then user point of view, like user feedback, how it is good, which is more important part, and then user interface and evaluation, how user interface looks like, how easier to use, and then license. When I say license, it means it is free to use, open source, or you have to pay for it, okay. So I select 4 major dimensions. When I go in detail, I found these 8 dimensions. Okay. I start reading tools from 2004 to 21, and I found 19 tools. Okay, because this paper was written in 2021, end of the 2022 in the May. Okay. We considered the all visualization considered all these 19 tools are like 15. Suggestion mechanism, machine learning, statistical property of data set, then behavior-based templates. VQL is the visualization query language, like Vega Lite is one of them. Okay, so I think it will be a little bit technical. I hope you will not get bored. Okay, utility functions. We find the 14 different utility functions. Layout optimization. Okay, like it's manually, automatic. It should become first. Again, the same thing. User feedback, like behavior-based or direct, means if I am asking some question in a tool, it means the direct. If I'm tracking your history, what you have chosen, it is the behavior based. Okay. User interface, like you see the drag and drop or some suggestion mechanism or some filters. When we have a filter selection, we call the selection mechanism. Okay. And license, you already know. Okay. So yes, this is the table final, the outcome. So Scan Explorer, so that I said you, I hope you don't know Scan Explorer, data bot, CC configuration, and I don't remember something, okay, I'm sorry. Exploration view, Dynatrace, Wish Dash, Multiviz, Tableau, Power BI, DeepI, Drago, GenResearch, ClickSense. First, it's come the Voyager, and then some the Voyager 2, which is the advanced version of the Voyager, and have a same author over here, Voyager 2, ClickSense, SciSense, Engaging Dashboard, DataSort, and Calliope. Okay, these are the tools which I bring in front of you, and there are other tools which I have discarded. Okay, so list is too long for me. Okay. So these are the major algorithms. Why I'm focusing? Because the tool what I am developing, this is the important part, because this is the algorithms which makes your tool automatic and which will make novice users to use the tool very easily. Okay. These are the algorithms which I find in the other survey paper, not mine. I will tell you which algorithm I have used, but for your motivation and to learn how particular algorithm work in a visualization tool, I learned from these papers or tools. So statistical property of data set. Statistical property of data set means you see any data set like this, okay, it have many rows and columns. Now on the basis of these values, okay, you are making many mathematical functions, okay, like I have shown you when a data set like unique values, if you remember, unique values, and then what I can say user importance. That comes from, that is known as the statistical property of data set. I found only one, okay, but other tools have used many of them, okay. We will see all of them in later, okay. Other miscellaneous, which is direct matching. What I have told you here, this is known as the direct matching, okay. You are matching the directly. I didn't use any algorithm, just I see the data set and I matched it, okay. It is the simple direct matching, okay. Then template based, I make some predefined templates, okay, we will see, and heuristics, okay. So just focus on this word heuristic, okay, because this is going to use in the next presentation part, okay. So now I have categorized all the tools which I have gone through them. So machine learning and statistical properties of data set like dashboard, data sort, and Wishdeck. So I personally suggest if you want to read some paper, you must read this. Data sort is very good paper to understand. And one more multi-vision, which is based on the machine learning. Multi-vision and DeepI, I find these both paper very good if you want to learn about the how visualization is used in a machine learning. Okay, so DeepI. Okay, then again the statistical. These are the papers who only use the statistical properties of data set. One is Sketch Explorer and one is Calliope. Again, if you go to data sort, you must go to the Calliope because what they have did, like just to more sure what I am speaking, I have to see the year of the data sort. You see the data sort in 2019. So data sort came in 2019 and Calliope came in 2020. So what Calliope did, they make a comparative study. Like they take the 20 users. First, they ask them to use the tool data sort. Okay. Then they ask them to use the tool Calliope. Okay. And after that, they make a comparison. Which one is good, which one is bad. And this study is known as the comparative study of the tools. Maybe which I am also plan to do in my case. So these tools are the scientific. Make sure these tools are not the commercial tools. These all tools are the scientific tools. Okay, we will not find as a commercial purpose all these tools. Other the second tools scientific behavior based and template CCP. Okay, and exploration view. This tool is mostly like developed for the common people, not the expert. Okay, so you can go through this tool if you want to learn. And this engaging by dashboard and Dynatrace is direct matching. And the way this is the VQL visualization query language again like a Vega Lite. These two tools have used the version 2 and Gen Visage, something like this to develop the tools. So again, I hope you already know the commercial tools. So like Power BI and Tableau, Sisense, all this. I will skip here. So now I will come about the comparative studies of these tools. Like when I do the evaluation part, actually the tools I have shown you all 19 tools. At the end of the development of each tool, they do the user evaluation. Now, anyone know what the user evaluation? No? Anyone at the back side, if you are listening? Do you know the question? What is the user evaluation? I already told you, I think 2 times, but I will try to speak once again. When we have when we develop any tool and we make a certain group of people to test that particular tool, this is known as the user evaluation. Means you are running a prototype of that particular tool. And just suppose I select 10 people of you and I will ask you to sit in one lab on front of the computer, and then in that computer my tool is already there and I give you one data set. Okay, now you have to analyze the data set. When you are analyzing, I will give you some questions to find the insights. Okay, after doing that particular whole process, I will interview one by one to you what you like in my tool, what you don't like, with your honest opinion, and I will record all the interviews, all the screen. After that, I will watch one by one, because each and everyone who have developed these tools, they must do it, because ultimately goal is the people. If your product is not reaching to the people, you are useless. Okay, so this is the most important part of any tool. Okay, like it's the same way I can say, when you read particular subject, at the end of that you will apply the examination. Okay, and this is the examination as a user evaluation for the developers who have developed that tool, and the feedback is given by the users. So this is the whole process how the user evaluation is performed. When I see the user evaluation of these tools, around 19 tools, I found 7 system perform the system testing. Means the process I told you. This is known as the system testing, bring the people in the laptop or the computer, interview all these. 4 systems perform the comparative study. I show you the case of the Calliope and DataSort. First, I will ask you to use the tool which is already developed and like me. Then I will ask you to use my tool. And then I will ask you the question which one you like, which not. This is known as the comparative study. Okay. Fifth one are the 5 are commercial tools. So we don't have much information about them because they are focused on the money more. So they don't give you the more information of the insights. And this system like Drago, Datasort, or Dashboard and Scale Explorer, they didn't do any type of the evaluation. Okay. So you can see the way they did the online, offline. You see the most of the are done offline because you have a good result. People are in front of you. Okay. And these are the findings. I will not go in detail. So okay, you can see the column is the COMP is the comparative study. So now survey highlights, which is almost the last 2 slides. So what I found in this survey, I can say need of the automatic dashboard recommendation system, where, why and who. Then review of the different types of the system, who are the automatic and semi-automatic. And then detailed study of different tools on the 8 different parameters that I told you. Okay. And finally, the presentation and perspective, how we can develop this tool. Means the point was very important because this paper I have written in 2022 and it is almost more than 1 year in the May 2022 and now almost October. So more than 14 or 16 months. So I will show you how I developed the 4 parts in last 1.5 year almost, and challenges and limitation of this particular tool. Okay. So these are the finally highlights what I do during this survey paper. And limitations about like technical keyword, I already told you there are many technical keywords. These limitations are for the novices, not for you guys. Okay, be careful. Research and experts, the tools mostly are for the researchers and experts or students. Privacy concern, they have to somewhere upload a data and all are not developed well. Visualization which are used are very complex. Okay, like when we talk about the 5 visualization like histogram, pie chart, simple scatter plot, or even line chart is complex for the novices. Okay, so the tools I have shown you, they use very complex visualization, which is not easier to understand for the novices. Then interpretation of the database, okay, how they make an interpretation, and then they are very costly, especially the commercial tools. Okay, and when I say that the interpretation of the data, just suppose the visualization are complex, then novices will not understand the visualization. If you don't understand the visualization, how will you make an analysis? If you don't make an analysis, you will not make a decision. If you not make a decision, you will spoil. Okay, so this is how the things come for the workflow. So here we finish the second part. Okay, so now the third part will be more about the algorithm part. Okay, so for the module 2, I don't have any other questions because it is the mostly the work I did. Okay, and for the module 3, there will be some algorithms. Okay, and the evaluation. Okay, so do you know, just before moving forward, I will ask, do you know the how to determine the complexity of any algorithm? Or yes, anyone who want to tell me, or like what is complexity, or how many types of the complexity? Because for me, algorithm is nothing. The main game is about the complexity. How complex is the algorithm?
It's how much the computation time will be long depending on the size of the data.
Okay, very good. So you say, just to write me, time, right? And data size, right? Two keyword. Anyone else? Because there's a simple thing, everyone know what is the set of the instructions which are given to the computer, and then particular, it's a simple English, okay? But the main thing is about here. What the algorithm is not, it's a simple word in definition, a mathematical proven and reproducible, but it will not help you anything to understand. So anyone else, what is the complexity of the algorithm and what it depends, which is more important? Yes, please.
But time you need to think for each loop how many steps will do to get
Steps, when you say steps, it means steps in terms of the time or
certain steps. For example, the thing about each loop in the algorithm to evaluate the type of complexity or sources you need.
can you speak loudly because they are talking, so I am unable to hear. I'm sorry.
Sometimes it's kind of parameters, but it's not for all algorithms, it's part of the model, but if you think about processes, you will need for complexity, imagine some algorithm, you think about each loop, or steps or episode, to evaluate the complexity in time.
Okay, I got it. So basically, with that point, you are trying to say. When any algorithm is working, doing whole process, how many steps it is taking. Okay. So we have 3 points here. Anyone else who is interested to tell me about the complexity of the algorithm instead of talking? Okay. So I will come on this on the after one slide. Okay, but before just have to give about the algorithms. So basically, algorithm is a set of the instruction was given for a computer or whatever the function you are doing. Okay, and it should be the mathematically proven many times, so that when you are running everywhere, it should give us same result. When I see the same result, the word is used the reproducible. Okay, same time it's not going to fail. If I'm running a new laptop, mine or the PC, it should be or mobile, it should be give us same productivity. Second is the type of the algorithms. There are different types like heuristic, classical. I know you guys know the classical, greedy, recursive, and many more. So anyone who don't know about these four algorithms, not in detail, but if you don't hear about them, yes or no? I hope everyone hear about them. Okay. What? Greedy. Okay, no problem. Anything else? I hope everyone knows the heuristic. Yes. Okay, that's good. Because I have to take you in a heuristic. Okay, otherwise you can see I don't want to waste more time on them. So if I talk about the heuristic is basically you don't know the result, what is going to happen. Everything is probable. You start from an initiation point and you want to the end step, okay, something like this, and you don't know what can be the value of the end step. Like I develop a fitness function, okay, FV, whose minimum value can be 0, okay, and maximum value can be 1, okay. We don't know what can be the value between both of them. Okay, such type of the algorithm we call the heuristic algorithm. Okay, you see the word there is the optimal solution. This is the optimal solution. Okay, for each node. And other thing, the word is used the optimal path. And when I say optimal path, this is the way. You can go like this is here. You can go like this. You can go like this. You see, there can be different paths. But the best thing, you have to reach your target where you want to go. Based on this particular, I can say reaching a goal. There are different, just a kind of information. It is not that much important, but just to bring you how I come to the genetic algorithm. I have to bring you over here. Okay. So based on a cost of reaching the goal, there are two types. One is the admissible, and second is non-admissible. On the basis of order randomness, okay. In order, we have a nearest neighbor, nearest insertion, first farther insertion, and then we have around iterative two of like hill climber, simulated annealing, and genetic algorithms. So this slide is just to give you information, nothing to do about the heuristic, and just you know the type, and you must know that from here how the genetic algorithm come. And that's why from here I will say, and from algorithm how you come to heuristic, see, and from heuristic you come to genetic algorithm. Okay, now we will see the whole game how it is going to happen. Okay, so here the questions you answer, so you can see the answer. Basically, there are four things that I personally feel when you are dealing any particular algorithm. So you have to take care of the complexity, and that particular complexity of the algorithm is depend, like you guys told me, time, total time to run that particular. Second is the data size, which I call the space. Okay. Third is the speed. When you say the speed, for me it will be the process or the steps you have taken for that particular. Okay. And efficiency. So there are a little bit something little bit difference between the speed and the efficiency. When an algorithm is running and you are reaching to the goal, like here to here, if some algorithm is giving you the value from here to here, it means in other algorithm is doing like say 1, A1 and A2. If A1 giving you the value over here, like say 0.5, and A2 is giving you 0.7, it means the efficiency of A2 is better than A1. You see, and time you already know, I think, how much time it is taking, and speed per tick per second, how much it is running, okay, or space you already know, okay, how much data in the space, and efficiency I told you here. So there are some classical algorithms are here. You can see, you know, Johnson and Bellamford, and heuristic are the different types. We have to focus on genetic, and complexity can be defined like this, 0, 1, and on the basis of that. So I will not go in the detail of that. I understand that you guys know, okay. So I think how much time? Okay, we still have the 3 minutes. So before we begin, we have to understand the genetic algorithm. So I think it's a good time to give you a break for 15 minutes. Okay, because then we will go with the genetic algorithm. Because it will take 5 to 10 minutes to explain. So after break, you guys can do. So yes, see you again. I think after 15 minutes, so around 2:40 or 42 p.m. Okay. Hello, how are you?
Okay, very well, and you?
Yes, you came. Sorry, you are here since starting, right?
Yes.
You didn't miss anything?
No, no, no.
Okay, okay, that's good.
Yeah, okay.
And how your studies going on?
Great, great. Just a little thing. We have class here at Tinsa later. Can we leave like a little bit earlier?
Yeah, after the meeting, after the lecture, you mean?
Yeah, no,
We are following double degree, so we have another class.
yeah, like, you know we're at Tinsa, and
Yes.
we have class like all the afternoon, but like we came to this part.
Okay, okay.
Can we leave like around 3?
Yes, yes, no problem. You can leave when you want. Yes,
We have
yes.
class.
Yeah, no problem.
But it's very, very interesting.
Ah,
And,
okay,
like,
thank
it has
you.
to do what we're doing.
Okay, okay, definitely. So it's
Yeah.
all about the whole PhD what I did. So I'm trying to let people know about it, what I did in last 2 years.
That's great. Okay.
Yes, and your papers are you reading the paper, the last one?
Yeah, the one that
Yeah, this
told me
one,
I
yeah.
read it, and
It's
I want to do a PowerPoint of your paper. You sent me your paper
Yes,
the
yes,
first
yes.
time, so like to have that part clear also.
Okay.
But this is helping a lot because
Yes,
like,
it's very important.
doing yourself from
Yeah.
your side.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
See you.
Bye.
On va passer là.